Nigel Clarkson.
Sands Radio.
Have
I've
you
got
ever?
so much to tell you. Like,
Right,
it's been a whirlwind.
right.
You know what it's like when one thing happens and it's like a roller coaster. So it
Yeah,
all started with I got a text message
yeah.
saying, "Oh, you're on Love Island." And I was like,
Oh,
"No." I
real?
said, "You got the wrong person." They were like, "No, no, your track is on Love Island." I was like, "What?"
Oh, yeah,
Yeah. And so off the back of that, it's just been absolutely fantastic. I gotta be honest. Like, uh, from Love Island, we had my track playing on EastEnders in
yeah,
July,
yeah.
literally last month. And they talked about it in the script. And they said it brings a buzz to the place. And they were dancing in EastEnders. And I was like, that's so cool. I love stuff like that. It's so heartwarming, isn't it? You're
Yeah,
just like, so exciting. And
great.
then thank you. And then I've got special events that I'm performing at. So I've got like Urban Nations on
Yeah,
the 27th of September. That's in Manchester with like the likes of Kingpins, so Solid Crew, Kelly LaRock, Oxide and Neutrino. There's myself and Lois as like angels. We've got our debut single that we're singing, Taste My Love, plus a wicked track called Can't Stop Thinking About It.
yeah,
That an amazing guy called Brian, he is signed to Sony Music Publishing. He's one of the best producers I've ever worked with. And you know me, I've worked with a lot of really good producers worldwide. And he's a genius. Like he wrote this track within less than half an hour and
wow.
we recorded it. It's liquid drum and bass and it's so catchy.
Yeah,
We shot the music video with Cold North Productions. They're incredible. Really lovely bunch of guys. There was one of the guys called Mac.
yeah,
He from So Solid Crew. He was there. He's just really lovely and he was bouncing around in the background watching it happening and just amazing, just really amazing. So I'm going to perform that track as well as Every Time You Need Me drum and bass remix by Kingpins.
yeah,
That sounds incredible. It sounds like a completely different song, but still the same song, if that makes sense.
yeah,
Um, really powerful ballad notes in there, so it's changed the track a bit, but it's so cool in a good way, in a positive way.
yeah.
And then we've got the Icon Awards, which is part of London Fashion Week. That's September the 20th. Lois and I are performing that, and I'm going to be performing my solo track as well. Then we've got KAO Music Festival. That's an online event. That's massive. They've got 28 celeb DJs. They've got artists, famous artists that are performing.
Yeah.
I'm going to be doing Every Time You Need Me and Can't Stop Thinking About It. And my track with Lovely Lois as well as Like Angels. So that's exciting. So September is really busy.
Yeah, it's you're busier than when last time you spoke to you. I think you were all in ups and downs. Like you were, you didn't have a. It seems to have got lots to planning ahead of you now, and lots of things to do, haven't you?
Yeah, there's no ups and downs with me. It's all just up, 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 to be honest. Everything's positive. No bad energy.
Um,
Life just goes, life just does what it does, doesn't it?
yeah,
But
of course it does.
I'm
Yeah,
just, you know, I'm just happy so long as my bills are paid and I'm healthy and my family and friends are healthy. That's the most important. That's the key thing, to be
yeah,
honest.
yeah. Have you been performing on stage recently? Like, have you been gigging?
So I've been laying the foundations. I've been in the studio. I'm recording the album,
Yeah,
and I have basically been channeling what type of music is going to be coming out because I've been songwriting, which is really, really good.
yeah,
So like tomorrow I'm in the studio again with a celeb producer. I'm working with different people doing different types of music, but it's all going to go on the same album. So I'm doing my solo stuff, but I'm also doing the Light Angel stuff with Lois,
Yeah.
which is it's so lovely. So yeah, you have to focus on one thing at a time. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we need to lay down the foundation, and that album needs to be awesome. So we've got the solo album, but we've also got the Light Angels album. So
Yeah.
very, very busy doing that. And I've got an amazing agent, celeb agents,
Yeah.
and they represent really big people, and they're just wonderful. They're just really lovely people, no attitude.
Yeah.
Just they've been in the industry for over 30 years. They're highly professional. So yeah, it's really good. But I'm in talks with Right Said Fred to do a collab with them.
Oh, brill.
Yeah, so I'll keep you updated on that. And I've also got a collab with MCDT. You know, he did I'm loving it, loving it, loving
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
We're
yeah,
loving
yeah.
it like that. Yeah. Um, I've also got Grammy Award winning producers. So they've won 27. So not just one, like
Yeah.
me, 27
Mm.
multi-platinum and gold discs and 80 Billboard awards. So
Yeah.
they're huge. And I'm doing tracks with them, which for me is just wow, you can't get better than that. They
Yeah.
work and have worked with massive people. But I'm doing liquid DMB, I'm doing garage, I'm doing pop dance, I'm doing pop ballads. Um, and I'm just really grateful. Like Lois is a really lovely girl. We got introduced by a celeb stylist and we just hit it off straight away.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, all good,
How
all
do you, how did
exciting
you
stuff.
how do you sort all that out then? Have you got all these connections? Like, how do they connect with you? Are you connecting with them?
So because I've been in the industry for a while, a lot of people they all stay in the industry.
Yeah.
There are people that have been in the industry for 20 years.
Yeah.
So some people will contact my manager, some people contact me, some people contact my agent, some people will contact the producer that I'm literally with, or um, like for example, when I was in the studio with one track,
Yeah.
excuse me, then a manager spoke to of Right Said Fred said, "Oh, I know that track because they were doing the remix of Every Time You Need Me," and said, "Oh yeah, it's Maria Rubia. I'm in the studio with her," and they were like, "Oh, maybe they would like to collab with her," and then he asked me, "Would you like to collab with Right Said Fred?" And I was like, "Well, of course,
Yeah.
that'd
Yeah.
be awesome." So
Yeah.
yeah, so you know what I mean is everybody knows everybody in the industry,
Yeah.
and we're all networking, and we just avoid the people that love themselves and have got attitude. We don't want to work with them.
No, do you? Heck? No, there's a lot of them
Yeah.
about. Yeah.
Yeah,
So you'll be on
you just
tour with Right
zigzag.
Said Fred then, won't you? Hey?
Well, I have to record the track first. I know that they've just hit number one in the Heritage charts, which is like the indie charts.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's really good. Really, really good.
Excellent.
So yeah, I'll keep you posted. Well, we've got a lot on musically, which is the most important, to be honest. And I
Yeah.
think you just, I mean, my track is trending on TikTok, and that is just so heartwarming. And
Yeah.
I love watching all these different videos. We had
Yeah.
the police of Scotland use my track for one of
Great.
their reels on TikTok. And then you've got like families using it, or you've got girls, best friends using it, you know.
Yeah.
And my mum said it needs to be on an advert. And I thought, well, that's true actually, because every time you need me, it should be on an advert because it is really relative to everybody and anybody.
That's
I've
it.
had soldiers, I've had soldiers who are stuck up a mountain who listen to Every Time You Need Me. And,
Yeah.
you know, that's the great thing about music, isn't it? It touches people with in different ways.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Um, but linked with So Solid, I mean, those guys, they are so talented. Kingpins are so talented. And I've never met them before. And when I met them, I was just pleasantly surprised at how nice they are and how warm they are and how talented they are. And they'll just do stuff like that. They don't need to rehearse. They're just
No.
real artists. And
Yeah.
I love working with people like that, that don't need, you know,
Yeah.
reverb and just
Yeah.
can just come out with something. And I love working with people like that. And I think that's why, Right Stead Fred as well, they're old school real artists.
Yeah.
Um, and the producers that I'm working with as well, I mean, don't get me wrong, I had one who was really, it was quite rude. And I was like, no, I don't even want to work with you. And we hadn't even met. But he was like, oh, have you recorded the vocal stems? And I was like, yeah, but the producer was ill and
Yeah.
he had to just wait a couple of days. And he was like being quite forceful. And I thought, yeah, no,
No.
I don't want to. So, we don't want, it doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter who you work with. If you've got a bad attitude and you love yourself, you're just rude.
Yeah.
I just say thanks, but no thanks,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
because, I think at the end of the day, it's who you're around.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
and like we've got Miami Music Week in March 2026. That's another big event.
Right.
And, and all of these people are really kind people who just said, do you want to perform? And it's always yes, because I love performing. I can't wait to gig.
Yeah.
You mentioned gigging. We're going to be gigging hard. Myself solo and Like Angels, we're going to be gigging hard from September.
Yeah.
You're probably going to be sick of seeing. But I think that's the best part, isn't it? Because right now there are fake Maria Rubia socials and nobody knows where to find me. So I'm
Yeah.
like Billy No Mates on my real Insta because I'm like, hello, this is me. This is my real
It's
Insta.
terrible, that, isn't it?
Um, yes, some dodgy person has set up Maria Rubia official, and
Yeah.
everybody keeps going to there, and they've got so many more followers than mine. And remember, I got my socials hacked and deleted
Yeah.
a while back, and I just thought I'm not gonna set them back up. I'm just gonna stay on my Insta and just leave it like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you know me again, I'm not into selfies, filming every day and all that
Or
rubbish.
Zoom. You're not into Zoom.
No, I'm not into Zoom. Poor Nigel.
Oh,
We tried to set up Zoom for 45 minutes, and that was my fault. Yeah, I'm not tech at all.
it's
I
all right.
I'm really not.
It's
Like I
usually
speak
my
loads of
fault.
languages, but not tech. I'm terrible. I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry. Don't hate me, Nigel.
No,
How are
no.
you getting on anyway?
I'm all
How are
right.
you?
Yeah, yeah. We've completely changed. I'm just on the internet with Sands Radio, and I just go on Mixcloud, which is worldwide. More probably
That's
suitable
awesome.
to your music is probably more suitable for that because there's DJs all over the world picking it up. So it's great making
Yeah.
mixes out of it and everything. So it's good for you, like because a lot of our
Thanks.
listeners are in America now, not just the UK, because they're all tuning in. And the thing is, it's recorded, the show. The Mixcloud shows are recorded. So people
Yeah,
still listen for years and years. Once they're recorded, they just stack up.
it's online.
Yeah, it's brilliant. So we're
Yeah.
doing
Once it's online, you can't get it off.
that. No, you can't. I
You
only put
can't get it off.
I only
It's
put the
like
good
I
stuff
should
on.
put makeup on, but yeah, I'm not into makeup, and I should put makeup on. I've got this bandana on because I need to
Yeah,
go to the
nice.
hairdressers and get my roots done, and I just
Yeah,
literally haven't had time. And I've got more press today, and I'm just going to keep this on because my
that's nice.
hairdresser has gone on holiday for
Yeah,
two
very
weeks, and
nice.
I'm like, okay,
Thought we were going out with a hillbilly for a minute there. I didn't know where we were going.
yeah,
It's good, that. Great. I love it.
thanks, thank you. It just covers up stuff. I mean, don't get me
Yeah,
wrong, I do have the look sometimes just for the look.
yeah,
But this morning it's because I need to go to hairdressers. And if I get a box color, it could turn out orange and we don't want that. That's not going to be a good look.
I mean, last time I chatted to you, Maria, you weren't very well, were you?
Yeah.
I caught you a bit unaware because you were in your dressing gown and everything. You thought, oh, I'll do this. And you didn't feel so well. And that video went round everywhere. and
Oh my,
and your manager was on to me saying, "Oh my God, I don't believe that video." He said, but it was so funny.
you know what it was? It's because I didn't realize that we were recording that. I thought it was just a chat. I was like, hi.
Oh,
You know, I'm known in the industry to be very kind, very real, and
yeah,
like there's no diva thing about me. And I think it's really important for people out there to have as many real people as possible because you can get filters on your phones. You can look, I mean, I've been in magazines and I look completely different. I've been airbrushed, like I don't even recognize myself. Like I'm flicking through the magazine. Where am I? Oh my God, that's me. Look like me. I look like a supermodel from Victoria's Secrets. And I think it's important because on a serious note, you've got so many young people that are looking at people, in the public eye. I'm not Ariana
yeah,
Grande, I'm not A-lister, I'm not, Z-lister. But it's important for them to realize that it's not real. They
yeah,
either get work done or they've been airbrushed or they've got filters on their apps and all that stuff. And I think
yeah,
when you keep it real, I think it makes you more likable also, and more, you know what the word is, I would say approachable,
yeah,
but
natural.
also that people, yeah, people are
Yeah,
going, okay, well that's a real person and she
yeah,
looks like that, she's literally just got out of bed and she looks like that. I think
yeah.
that's important as
We are
well.
realistic people. We like down to ground, down to earth people, don't we? That's what we want.
100%, yeah. This Urban Nations gig that I'm performing at, they've got Next Generation.
Yeah,
And I was like, that is so cool. They've got the next generation talent. And I think it's really important for us to take care of, children and teenagers of 2025 because they've got a lot of stuff going on social media that
yeah,
is,
definitely.
that's not great.
No,
Yeah, and I think we should just have fun more. Like, in Spain they have festivals and UK can be a bit serious, it
yeah,
can be a
yeah,
bit like, ugh.
yeah.
You go,
Well, I go back to the 80s, so I can remember what it was like then in the pub scene. I mean, completely different. I've come all the way through it, haven't I? And weathered terribly, but I've come all the way through it, and it's completely different today. I feel like an old fart sometimes.
no, well, you don't look it. I went to a club with a sled DJ called Basso. He's the new Avicii. He's incredible. You need to check him out. And
Yeah,
I went to a club with him and I was, in this behind him in the booth. And I just watched all these people who were just having so much fun. And you know what? They didn't have their phones out. And I thought, that's
yeah,
good. That's really good because if you look online, like on TikTok, there are so many people that are just, they're not really dancing. They're not really enjoying themselves. They've just got their phones out to
yeah,
try and film this famous person on stage.
yeah,
And I would really love that people, when they come to my gigs, they don't have their phones out.
yeah,
They're just in the moment, they're in the music,
yeah. Because
and they're
it's because you
dancing,
come out on
dancing, and they
stage. You come out on stage and say, "Put your ruddy phones down now." Maria's here.
yeah,
No phones, right? You're gonna enjoy yourselves. And they go, "Ooh, put the phone down."
exactly. Yeah. I think they should do that. There are restaurants now that are saying no phones.
Yeah,
And there is like Billie Eilish, she has said about, everybody needs to eat vegan food when I'm, when you come to my concert. There are some artists saying no phones because I want you just to enjoy yourselves. And I would love to be able to do that, but I don't have that power. I don't
yeah,
have that, you know, I'm
yeah,
not that A-lister, but I think more people should just put the phone down, take a pic of that person, but then just put the phone down and just enjoy the music and just
yeah.
dance. Just be free and just dance.
That's
Do you
why I
know what
like
I
chatting
mean?
to you. I love chatting to you because you're just straight and down, down to earth. And I tell you what, most of the people I do chat with, I like that. A
Mm,
lot of artists are like that. You do get some. I've had a couple, but I'm not going to mention any
yeah.
names. They've like been really nasty with us and turned me down at the last. An A-lister, really. Can't say anymore.
Yeah.
Used to be Used to be my wife's favorite, but not anymore.
Not anymore.
No, and just
Not when
very
you get
like
to know them.
no, because
Mm.
you find out a lot, don't you? Because if they're booked in for an interview, I
Yeah,
find out a lot about those people.
yeah,
And I mean, 90% are
you
fine,
do.
super, you know. You know,
Yeah, and like I said, you got zigzag through ones that are like that. They think they're so important.
yeah,
I've gigged with big names, Michael Jackson, Jennifer Lopez, big names, right?
yeah.
And there's a certain person, no names. We were in the VIP area, right? And he literally had about, and I'm not right, I had one bodyguard. He had about 10, but we were in the VIP area. I didn't need my bodyguard because we're in the VIP area. So I'm not going to get, you know, hurt by a weirdo. So
Yeah,
I said to my guy, listen, I don't need you. Thank you, but no, thank you. Go and have fun. Just enjoy. We were at the Isle of Wight Music Festival. Just go and have fun. Just, eat whatever you want, drink whatever you want. This very famous guy comes up and he starts chatting me up, right? With he had about 15, Nigel. He had about 15 bodyguards around him.
oh God.
Like, everyone's taking the mickey.
Yeah,
Why has he got all these? He's got this army around him, like he's going to get ninjaed. And it was ridiculous. And I was like, polite. I didn't fancy him. And it was silly. There are some people, that I mean, no name, but another A-lister. We're in BBC Studios and she didn't like the color of the dressing room and asked for that to be repainted
yeah, it's
and
nuts.
then wasn't even in the dressing room. And you're like, no, 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 no. You need to just
Yeah,
chill out.
yeah, it's crackers,
Because at the
isn't it?
end of the day, when we're all the same, and if, somebody is ill, it
Yeah,
doesn't matter how much money you've got.
no.
I've got a billionaire friend of mine. He had cancer of the eye, and
Oh my.
none of that money that he had could cure that,
No,
And he
yeah,
literally was like, he was praying that something could, because that money couldn't sort it. But
yeah,
luckily, he was okay, and then it got
oh,
healed.
yeah,
But we're all the same.
yeah, definitely. Is your mum a big
We're
part
all
of
the
you
same.
still? Like, is she still your like executive manager, studying all the songs that you have and
Who?
everything? Is she still like that?
Who?
Your mum,
Who?
your mum.
My
Yeah. I mean, last
my
time you
mum.
told me she
My
was like,
mum.
listening to your songs and going, oh, I love this and all that. And
Oh, well, you know what family's like. So no, yeah, my mum, she's not involved in like my music career or anything, but ever since I've modeled since I was a teenager, she's
yeah,
always been like, and my dad, but I am my best friends.
yeah,
And to be honest, on my family, I always like their feedback
yeah, definitely.
because, yeah, because you can come off stage and everyone's like, oh, yeah, you're
Yeah,
so amazing. And oh, you're so
yeah,
great. That was so great. But then you've got your family going, did you see your side boob? Your boob was nearly coming out of your bra. And you're like, what? You know what I mean? They keep it real and they're like, oh, no, I don't like your hair like that. And you're like, oh, okay. It's always good. They're
yeah,
really honest. And
yeah,
I love that. Or, you've gone too skinny or you've put a bit of weight on or you need to do your roots. I love
yeah,
that because they that's just real,
yeah,
But saying that though, there has been a change, and I don't know if you noticed, but I've seen a change in
yeah,
2025. All producers, everybody. I mean, I've just done a photo shoot with Desmond Murray. He is incredible, very talented, well-known photographer, and he was very real. And I
yeah,
love that. I think a lot of people now are very real, and they're not that fake. "Mwah, mwah. Oh
yeah,
yeah, you're so amazing. Oh yeah, they're not like that. And
yeah,
and the producers that I'm working with, the same, like kingpins. If I wasn't nailing it, they would ask me to do again. And that's how we want it. We want it to be like that, keeping
yeah,
it as real as possible.
yeah. It's got to be perfect and all, hasn't it? We love it perfect. As good as we can get it
As
anyway.
perfect as we can.
Yeah, exactly. Definitely so.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you sound like
Yeah.
an action pack. It'll be hard to keep up with you. You have to be publishing a diary or something every week so we know what you're up to.
I Well, I got a diary now, which is exciting.
Yeah.
Um, and obviously my agent, he's like, as soon as that track is played, sorry, mastered, we've got it played on big radio stations, like big. Like
Yeah.
I'm so lucky and I'm so grateful. And you know what? I've got famous people going, well done on my Insta. And I'm like, oh my
Yeah,
God. I'm
that's
like,
cool.
this is so cool. Like people I don't even know, Nigel. People
Yeah.
I don't even know. And that, you know, it's just, it's so wonderful. You know, they don't need to say that. They don't need to say that. But also, and I hate the word FANS, and I'm not going to use that word, but people saying it's really lovely to have you back.
Yeah.
And so I joked and said, oh, they defrosted me a couple of months ago.
I get fed up of people saying,
Yeah.
when they come up to you and say, "Oh, because when I had a break and then I came back to doing this and I love doing it, and they said, "Oh, you just love it. It's in your blood." No, it's the same old sort of catchphrase, isn't it? I just do it when I really want to do it. You know what I mean? It's not like I need to do it. I just want to do it when I want to do it, and that's it.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, exactly. Because I'm a mama, my children came first. So I think it's really important that when you're a mum, that you spend time with your children. I think,
Yeah,
I'm not into you give birth and then 6 weeks later you put that baby in a nursery. I'm not into
yeah,
that because the baby's like, where am I? Who am I? I think
yeah,
it's really important. And life is quick.
yeah.
I mean, yeah. And my mummy had cancer, and now my daddy's got cancer. So my mum was diagnosed with terminal cancer, but thank God, after 7 years now, she's got the all clear. Well,
Wow.
not the all clear, she's in remission. So at the
Yeah,
moment, she doesn't have the melanoma in places yet.
yeah,
But daddy, he's now got prostate cancer. And so the most important is family. Do you know what I mean? And like priorities.
yeah,
And yeah, I mean, the joy that is bringing them, don't want to get emotional, but the joy that is bringing my parents that I'm back out there is
yeah,
priceless for me
yeah.
because they're so proud. Like my daddy is telling the man at the petrol station,
I
and
know.
he's telling everyone.
Yeah,
And for me, if my daddy was like in his 30s, then it's okay, it's cool. But because my daddy is unwell and he's got prostate cancer, and for me I can't wait for him to come to a gig,
yeah,
and because he's a proud daddy. He's a proud daddy, and my
yeah,
mummy is proud. But my mummy's funny, like you said. She goes, "Did you put your makeup on?" Because
yeah,
I'm not into makeup. Did you do your mascara? Did you do your lipstick? So she's really good. Like she's got my back.
yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah, I mean
yeah.
it's all for that, isn't it? It's all
A nice
for,
feeling, isn't it, though?
you know,
And but I mean, my
yeah,
mum and dad never really mentioned it too much when I was on the radio and blasted all over
yeah,
the place. But
yeah.
I think they were quite proud of it, really, in a way, because it was something I always wanted to
Well,
do, and I just managed to get there. It was really tough to get there. You know what it's like, isn't it? It's tough,
yeah,
but I wanted to get there, and I got there.
yeah.
And he used to say,
Well done.
well, yeah, at the time
And
it
they would
was.
be so proud of you. They'd be so proud of you because at the end of the day, when you've got a child and you say to that child, "Oh, what do you want to do when you're older?" And
Yeah,
I said when I was 2, literally, I could just speak. I would sit on the kitchen surface, my mum said, and I would sing to the kettle plug. I'd pull
yeah,
the kettle plug out and I would sing to that, or my hairbrush. And and I was in the studio the other day and I rehearsed a song, but then they gave me another song completely new and I had to learn it within minutes. They were like, okay, here's the lyrics, here's the melody. And then go in the studio and I was like, ah.
yeah,
So they did help me, don't get me wrong. They did help me. They had the session singer who I was singing over, but I had two sentences that I just wouldn't stick in my melody in my
yeah,
head.
yeah,
And then I said to him, just put it on a loop and let me get it. And then I remember saying, it's in my blood, I've got it.
yeah,
And it's true, isn't it? And you
yeah.
can't explain to somebody who's like a doctor, or
No,
you just feel the music in your cells and in
yeah,
your
it's the music,
body,
isn't
and
it?
you
It's
just
the music.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it just
so
so
incredible.
changes your mood, doesn't it, in 5 minutes? I was saying that to Barry was talking to me before. It can just change your mood. If you're in a bad mood, you put a great song on, that's it, innit? It just clears it.
Do you know what I've bought? I've bought an old-fashioned record player and I've bought vinyl records.
Oh,
And when
wow.
I'm in the kitchen, I just play all these different tracks and it's
Well, right, said
just
Fred.
so cool. Well, I haven't bought that thing yet, but I will.
Uh, I got rid of most of my vinyl. It was a bit of a mistake that I had about 4,500 singles, and I got rid of them all because there were so many. They were just cluttering up the place. I wish I'd never done it really now, but
Yeah, yeah, you could have given me some because I've got Coldplay.
yeah,
I've got so many different oh what did I buy? Oh, what are they called? I don't know what they're called. No, I can't remember their name. Hang on,
yeah.
let me just go and have a look. I literally will I'll tell you who I got.
I'll just have a lie down here a minute, just a minute.
Yeah, you have a lie down. Right, I've got oh, I've tried everything but therapy.
Yeah.
So he's so good. He's so good. He's so good. Swims, Teddy Swims.
Oh, it's brilliant. Yeah.
And I've got Jimi Hendrix.
Oh, wow.
Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a selection.
Jimi Hendrix. Yeah. And I've got Pink Floyd. I
I used
got
to
Pink
love
Floyd
Pink
from my
Floyd.
daddy
Dark Side of the
for
Moon.
Christmas.
Brilliant.
Yeah. So good. And then I've got drum and bass. I've got Oasis. I couldn't get tickets for Oasis, so I bought the vinyl instead, of course.
Oh, brilliant.
Vinyl.
What are you like?
And the one that I wanted to show you, who's that? Oh, that's Coldplay.
Yeah.
What are they called? I've got Nirvana.
Oh, yeah. That's a famous
It's
sleeve, that, isn't it? The cover.
yeah,
Famous.
it's so good. And that's it, Fleetwood Mac.
Fleetwood Mac. Brilliant.
Yeah, for my daddy. He
Yeah.
loves them, and
Yeah.
I like them now.
Yeah.
And chili peppers.
Chili.
Chili peppers. Chili peppers.
It's
So
doing
that's my
well.
current collection.
Brilliant. Have you ever
Yeah.
done anything yourself on vinyl?
No, but we're going to
Yeah.
because you know what? They can have coloured vinyls now, which I think
Yeah.
is so
They
cool.
used to when they
Yeah.
had them in the 80s, had coloured vinyl.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I didn't know about that, but I want coloured vinyl. I think it's really cool and it looks really good because the Coldplay, that's coloured vinyl and it looks awesome.
Oh,
Like,
brilliant.
wow.
It's great. What
Yeah.
what Generation X, a group called Generation X, they brought out 10 different colours of a single. And the idea was
Yeah.
that all the fans wanted to buy all 10. So the song got higher in the
Wow.
charts.
Wow. That's
Good
a
idea.
genius way of doing it.
I think
Oh,
you've been bringing all sorts
clever.
of colours out now.
Yeah. Rainbow.
Brilliant. And yeah, I'll always love talking to you, Maria. It's great chatting with you. It's so realistic and that, and I love it. It's brilliant. It is.
Thanks,
Keep on what
Nigel.
you're doing as well. What is your latest song, by the way?
Right now, it's called Can't Stop Thinking About It
Yeah.
by Kingpins featuring Maria Rubia. It is so good. It is so catchy. The producer Brian was like, "Okay, it's very high pitched," and I was like, "Yeah, I'll do it." Because you know me. Listen, if you tell me to climb Mount Everest, I will climb Mount Everest. It's for if it's for music. And I'm like,
Excellent.
yeah, no problem, I can do it. And I nailed it. And I was like, yes. And he
Right.
was like, okay, but you need to keep to that key now for the whole of the song. And I was like, yep, I'll do it. And I was singing inside, I hope I can do it. I hope I can do it. And I did it. And I was like, oh, that's so good. And for me, thank God, it wasn't a high note. It wasn't like a Mariah Carey note. So yeah, so
Excellent.
I can sing that live.
Yeah. Never say no, eh? Always say yes.
Exactly.
Absolutely brilliant. It's great
Yeah.
chatting to you. We'll play all your songs
And you.
on Sands. We'll get them on Friday Night Fever, which is a really
Oh,
upbeat show, you know. So
thank you. That's so kind of you.
we'll do that. So
Thanks,
I'll
Nigel.
keep in touch with you. Let us know what you're getting up to. You
I
know,
will, I promise.
don't forget. I mean, I only just sent you a message and you said yes.
Of course.
I thought after the
I
last
like you.
exchange, no.
Oh, I'll never say no to you. No, no,
Oh,
no, no,
oh,
no,
bless. Thank you. Thank
no.
you very much. Anyway, enjoy yourself and enjoy yourself in Manchester as well. That's going to be a fantastic gig. That's going to be brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Well, the Icon Awards as well, Nigel. That's massive. That's like London Fashion Week.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, brilliant.
the guy, the guitarist from Status Quo, he was there
Yeah.
last year. You know, the guy with the big hair.
Yeah. Yeah.
The guy, he's from Queen. He's from
Oh, yeah.
Queen.
Yeah.
He's got
Yeah. Yeah.
two
Yeah.
Icon Awards.
Brian
Is
May.
iconic. That's the one, Brian May. Yeah, sorry, Brian May. You are very,
Sorry,
very
Brian.
famous. I'm just really bad at names.
You're not the only one. I am as well. I sit here and think, who's
Jason
that? I should
Donovan.
know. I can only remember Right Said Fred, and that's it.
I met Jason Donovan and thought he was a waiter. And I was like, oh my God. I asked him for lemonade and he went and got me lemonades. And then Rosanna was like, Maria, you know who that is, right?
Yeah.
And Elton John was laughing. And I was like, no. And they said, that's Jason Donovan. I was like, oh my God. When she came back with my lemonade, I said, I'm so sorry. Your hair is different. I thought you were a waiter because he literally was wearing black trousers, a shirt, and a black waistcoat like all the other waiters in the VIP area.
He said, is
And
this
he was
one
like,
especially
no.
for you? Singing the song.
It just
Oh,
literally me, literally. Yeah.
brilliant.
So
Yeah. I love it. I love it. Keep in touch. All the very best to you and the family and
you
mum as
too.
well for keeping you in
You
tow.
too. You
Well,
too.
speak
Bye.
soon. Bye, Maria. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.